Hey guys, always Dizzy here. Bit of a late stream for me today. I actually just woke up, believe it or not. I just woke up. It's 9:30 p.m. So I'm going to do puzzle streak of 40 before I play any games, as I always do as a warm up. I'm about a minute in here, and yeah, let's start here. So the first one is not so simple, actually, to be honest. I wonder if I take and then G5. That's still we are the other one of G5 first. The other idea. Okay, let's go G5 first. Yeah, I should have went Spain. So I got the first one wrong. It's just freaking. Okay, I mean this was my instinct, but what are we doing after? After like this. What? This is rated 1000? I'm just not looking for such things at 1000. Oh man, Jesus Christ, is that? Sorry. Okay, this stream, I'm really honestly going to try to work in my language there, but holy crap, is this underrated. I mean, I'm expecting like a mate in one or a free queen. And this is just, that's the first puzzle. Is crazy. Okay. But yeah, that's going to be the goal for this stream is I'm going to try not to curse. Well, I know I just woke up, but so first of all, what's wrong with? Okay, yeah. And then how is this winning? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. At least I didn't swear. But I can't believe that they're throwing tricky ones on move one. Like I'm very confused of why this is. It's very bizarre. This is one of the things I don't. I mean, overall the puzzles are pretty good for the most part, considering that there's like almost an unlimited number of them. But yeah, sometimes there's a few puzzles that are not so great, or they don't make sense with the rating, you know. Yeah, so I can pick up his rook here. So this is a mate in two. Remove the defender. Check. We can win the exchange. Probably that's good enough. Take and then queen a5. No, we can't. It's illegal, so just queen a5 right away. Take and then fork. Mate. Kill box. Free rook. Check and then mate in two. If he doesn't take it, then this is mate. We have a check, and then we win his rook. Should be good enough. I mean, I'm just getting so sloppy. Why is that not good enough? Huh? What am I missing here? Whoa. Oh my God. What happened to my brain? What has happened to my brain? That's scary. I'm kind of scared what has happened to my brain here. At least I didn't swear, so I'm progressing on that front. Honestly, I am kind of happy about that. Maybe check and then queen h5. No, I feel these are harder than usual. It's a combination of them being harder than usual and me and my brain not firing on all cylinders here. So bishop f7, he can't go king h8 because then it's mate. So he has to take rook f7 and then queen f. I don't know the continuation after queen f7, king h8. Because after queen h5, there's king g8. Oh, wait. But it's rook. Yeah, okay. So bishop f7, rook f7, queen h5. Oh, yeah, it's mate there. Okay. Oh, yeah. But how is this rated 1200? It's not that hard, but yeah, actually, honestly, I did mean that. I just I messed up the move order. I calculated it and then I skipped a step. So boy, this is really not going well. This is really not going well. And then how is this rated? How is this the first puzzle again? Because this is not easy. You know, how do we know to go rook f1 or king h2? So I know I'm. It's definitely a combination of the puzzles being way more difficult than usual today. And my brain not working. It's not a good combo. Yeah, I can't even. I don't even know. What is up with these? Now it's rated 1000. So what would a 1000 rated player do here? That's not really the best way to do puzzles. I should be actually calculating. Well, I am down a piece, right? So if I just move the king, he can probably just come back and consolidate somehow. Maybe like this, and then this check is still looking good though, because I'm still picking up the rook. So I don't know how he would consolidate. But I'm thinking if I take, because I'm threatening to take his knight, and if he moves the queen here, then I can continue. But yeah, this is very similar. But again, the difference is he can now he can really play whatever he wants. Maybe he can even just go rook f6, and then I actually have nothing there. Wait, no, it is a check still. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even do the first. I can't even do like level 1, and I don't even understand what's going on today. This is the worst session I've ever had in my life by far. I can't even do number 1. So I literally am going to give up and I'm going to look at it with the engine. I'll just go here. So it's wrong. So why is this wrong? Because of any move. Not any move. Knight f6 or king h8. Okay. And so what's the difference here? What? No, I wanted to defend the knight. So I was going to go here. So then we pick up the rook. Oh, okay. I'm just, how is this raid? How is this the first puzzle? They've never been this hard before. And it's messing with my brain. It's messing with my brain. I don't understand what's going on. And most of these have been played very few times. I don't, like, why don't they give me established puzzles that have more established ratings? It's very strange. I still should have been able to figure it out, though. I mean, they're not that difficult, but they're definitely more difficult than 1000 is the thing. So we have queen e8, king h7, bishop e5, g6, queen f7, bishop g7. Is that right? No. Yeah, bishop g7, and then I have bishop g6. You see what I mean? Like, they're harder than usual today. This is a mate in 2. This is more what we're expecting. Okay, so we have check. Okay, this is just a mate in 1. That's what we're expecting at this level. I just have to be a little bit careful because I know I have a check, but I'm almost getting mated here. Okay, we can escape. So then we can look at checks then. So this should be good enough then. If king g8, where's the win? Brain is not working. So I have this check, and then so I have rook h8, king g7, rook h7, and then king f8. Okay, and then I have rook f6 there. Yeah, these are way harder than usual. Way harder than usual. King f7, and then I'll be up the exchange here. There's rook d2, should win his queen. I don't see the counterplay. And this will be a mate. This is, okay. So bishop e8, knight. We're going to win the queen. And that's the only thing that makes sense to me. It's actually mate, yeah, okay. And so here we have, okay, so king f2. No, let's start with a bishop check. And if he goes to the back, that's mate. So he has to go. Well, he could maybe go to king f1, but let's say king e1. So I'm looking at this. Yeah. So he has to go king e1. Yeah, that's just mate, right? Yeah. Okay. I have to double check everything now because. Oh no. Yeah. I was going to. I saw this and then I forgot to calculate this. Yeah. Then we have bishop g4, Bowden's mate. Yeah. These are harder than usual. Okay. We have a discovery. This is a Kiro trap. I know this. I actually know this position. Yeah, I could probably recite the whole game. That's pretty crazy. I actually had it not too long ago. So that's crazy. I actually recognize this position from an opening. Okay, so I could. Okay, I kind of want to start with the check because if he takes on e6, then this is mate on f6. So therefore, he has to move to the back rank, either to d8 or e8. He can't go to e8 because I win the queen, so this is forced. Then we have bishop g6. No. Then we just go queen f8, and that will be mate. So it is going to be this. And then he lets us mate him. Actually, it isn't mate. So I'm ashamed. But yeah, we win the queen. But I thought it was mate. And he can't mate us on a1 because we have a bishop there. Okay, so his queen is hanging. So is mine. But I might be able to make that trade because at the end of this, I'll be up a knight. Plus his knight will survive, but I'm up a knight. So we can afford to make that trade. And I think this will be mate here. Yeah. Okay, starting to get into the groove. So I can take the rook. No, I can't. So we take here. We take the bishop and then we take the rook. Okay, this way. Well, we go knight takes. And, well, let's look at forcing moves. So check, he has to stay on his rook. And at that point, I can almost trade. No. Then we give a check again. And then we win the rook. Okay. Well, we have to take that. And then we just get to a key square. We are black. So I'm thinking about taking on f6. If bishop takes, I'm promoting. And if he promotes, I take. But then he takes with the king and I'm dead. But it's check, sorry. Yeah, so he has to take. So it is going to be this. And I didn't consider king g4, actually. But we just take his bishop, so that's why I didn't consider it. Okay, so let's look at forcing moves again. This should be a mate. Oh, I'm in check. Holy crap! How do we survive this? Wow. Okay, so king b7, and he's actually out of checks there, meaningful checks, anyways. At that point, if he takes our rook, yeah, it's still kind of dangerous. We take, check, take. Yeah, I'll be up a rook there. I don't want to go towards his pawns. So it's probably king b7. If he tries to create luft or something, well, I'm just going to take material. It should be okay. Yeah, but I just don't want to go up. Plus, there's rook d5 here, right? So let's go back, and we will take because nothing else makes any sense. And this shouldn't change the position. Okay, so we are white. I think I can go rook e6. Is that good enough? I mean, it's a pawn. I know we can do it. But is that good enough? Because he's got this b pawn rolling, and so this is actually very complicated. Like if queen takes, and then skewer, like can he go here? I can always take it, but then he's threatening mate, you know? Very, very complicated. I feel like AB is too slow, though. It's probably rook e6, but I feel like this is going to be slow. Let's say he goes rook fe8. Yeah, I mean, it's probably rook e6. And then if BA, let's say I take the queen. No, I'm going to do it the other way, right? So rook e6, let's say he takes right away. And then bishop e5. Well, at that point, that didn't work for him. Yeah, so I think he would have to go BA. And then after I take, he promotes. Then I can actually go check, and then I have queen d1, I think. Yeah, that was very difficult. That was underrated. Okay, we are black. Need a drink. It might be rook g7, because taking doesn't seem to do anything. So let's say rook g7, and it's got to be rook g7. Okay, interesting. I think just king d2, and yeah, I mean, what else do you want? Okay, this should be mate here. Okay, finally an easy one. That previous one, I mean. So I could take, and then knight d6 should be a fork. And check. What about king d2? Oh, I've got a bishop. So this is just mate then. We are white. Can I afford this move? He had some checks though. So let's look at bishop b5. Yeah, that's going to be mate. And we are black. So I might have just rook c5. I think it's just going to be rook c5. Okay, we are white. This one looks crazy. How could there be anything here? Oh, it's check and then mate. Okay, we are white. It's just sacking the queen. See, I mean, these are easier than the level 1 ones that I was getting earlier. You know what I mean? That's why it's kind of annoying. I can go here and then queen e3. That also stops checks. It's probably... Oh, wait. That's not how my pieces move. So it's just picking up the rook. Queen a8. So if he takes with the queen, then I'm winning his rook. He does have a check after, but no good follow-up after that. And if he takes with the king, that's the $1 million question. I can probably still give a check, because then he's forced to go to the B file, and I'm going to get that in. Yeah, so he's going to do that. Let me take. Okay. So we have a discovery on his queen. Our king is perfectly safe. But how do we... Okay, so bishop c5. He just... No, then we have a discovery. Is that enough? I don't know if that's enough. Oh, but I will get a rook out of the deal. So we're trading off a rook and 2 bishops for a rook and a queen. So it's going to be like take, take, take. Wait, no, sorry, I'm not getting the rook. Yes, I don't know if that's enough, right? We take on f7. And then we take. I don't know if that's enough. It doesn't feel like enough. Because he's already up 2 pawns. And even bishop c5, queen e8, or queen e1, I don't even know if this is enough. You know? I don't know if that's enough. One thing to note is he can't go rook f7, because then I'll take on a8. So, sorry, where am I here? So if I take, check, he has to either take with the king or king h8. But king h8 I think is going to be down. So I think he has to go king f. But then I might have g4 at the end of that. Is that the point? If so, that's insane. I'm actually going to go with that. And I'm going to look at it with the engine after. I think it's all about g4. So look, I'm going to keep going. No, it's not about g4. Oh, because it's our move here. Yeah, but that's... I don't like that. I don't like that one. We're better, but that's still a fight. It's like plus 1.5. Yeah, that was not a great puzzle. I saw that idea right away, but to assess that position was not simple. Okay, so I think it might be queen g7, and then we just have rook f8 mate. Hello, Gotham chess. Yeah. But please don't suggest any moves. Fortunately, I saw that before I saw your chat. But you can say you think you see the answer, but don't suggest the moves, please, because I do have chat open. But yes, this is what I was thinking myself. And we are black. We are black. I'm trying to get my orientation here. Okay, so we have to, first of all, we have to take that pawn. We just have to, so we're going to take it. And then I think we want to go specifically to f2 so that he can't play bishop g3. Because if I go here, then he has bishop g3. So I think we have to do this and then, well, push him, baby. Okay, so we are black. Okay, so if I give a check, he can block with the knight, and then I'm kind of screwed. What about this check? Yeah, it's probably rook g4, and then king takes f4, f5. Because he's just off. That's the only move that makes any sense. and we shall take. Okay, we are black. There's a fork here, so I think I can take the rook and then knight g4. Does he have anything in between? He does, but after queen c7, I can bring the rook back. And that's still kind of close, but we are up a little bit of material there. And if he gives us a check, well, we can just take. So I think we're just taking and doing that. Okay, I didn't consider this, but I wonder if I can still just go knight g4. Probably I can, because I don't think he's. So, oh yeah, here I have rook e7, and that's the only thing I have to worry about. That's his only check. So I am going to do that. Don't like that puzzle too much. We are black. Last one now. Well, this is a weird one. Very weird. Okay, so I want to promote my d pawn. So let's try moving the king. So let's say king c2. King c2, he has a check though, and I'm not sure about that. So let's just try to avoid try to avoid a knight check. And so here he only has, here he has no checks. No good checks anyways. Yeah, the best he can do, I think, is sack the queen. But we're just winning the set. So I think it's going to be king c1. And I don't see how he prevents us from... Yeah, so maybe he has to go knight c3. Then I might promote on b1 there. Still very, very tricky. Very tricky. Yeah, so king c1, knight c3. I was thinking I might promote here. Alexander, yeah, exactly. If I miss one, I start over. I've already did that in the beginning. I screwed up so many times. I screwed up like 5 times already. That's what makes it so stressful. So king c1, knight c3. I suspect it's going to be promoting on b1, but let's just say I promote on d1 and takes. I then have this check, which is interesting. So he has to go to the g file. And so that's interesting. And then I could maybe take, and that might be winning. The alternative is after king c1, knight c3, is to promote on b1, but that's dangerous because then he then has this check that I have to worry about amongst other things. But if he does go knight e2, then I check. So I think it is probably going to be b1. I'm gonna go with that. Knight c1. I mean king c1, knight c3, b8, queen. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot to calculate this all the way through. So b1 queen. If he takes, then I queen here. So queen check. He moves the king, and then king takes. I think that's going to be it. Okay, I didn't expect this. First, I should have considered it, but I'm just taking the knight, and he's got nothing. So maybe he gives me a check here, but I have too many pieces. Yeah, and we're done. Okay, I'll get one wrong on purpose now. Okay, so that took 34 minutes, slower than I like, but it's done. Ooh. Ugh, not great puzzles today in this batch. I didn't like those. I did not like those. Okay, I'm going to play a game now. Pretty sure I played another cheater last night. I reported him. He hasn't been banned yet. I've been running into a crap load of cheaters lately. Okay, we have a 20. This is another brand new account. I am going to dodge because I've been facing. This account actually looks legit, but I don't want to play a new account. When I just started, well, I started doing the puzzle streak not too long ago. Maybe like, oh, this is another freaking brand new account. 12 games. And he just resigned. I can't get away from these brand new accounts. It's so stupid. Leech just has to do something about this. Give me an actual player. This is another, okay, it's a year old, but it's still new. This guy didn't start playing a year ago. Okay, anyways. We have a Carol Khan. Oh, okay. This is the Karpov variation. And then I think Bishop D3. Yeah. So the trap is H6 and we have 96, right? It's still playable. I think it's just +1. This is what Deep Blue played against Kasparov. It was game 6 in their match. Okay, so knight B6. I don't know what that is about. It's a little strange. I think I just, well, Oh, maybe he wants me to put this knight here so he can do that, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. Watch out. Warning. Watch your headphones. Excuse me. Hello, Kate. How's it going? Okay, so bishop G4. I don't know what that is about either. Because if I castle and then H6, knight E4 take. Oh, I see. Tricky. Because he wants to take and then he has queen D4. Yeah, so if I castle H6, I think I have to go knight E4 there. I was looking at taking here, which is interesting. Oh my god, do I have knight F7 there? Do I have knight F7 now? No, because this is always protected. You have a chess tournament soon. Good luck in your chess tournament. I actually have a chess tournament game tomorrow. In fact, round 3. Okay, what was I doing here? Yeah, so if I castle H6, I think I have to go knight E4, and then after probably, oh, you know what? He can also, is this a threat? No, it's not. Okay, so knight E4, so I think he has to go, he's planning knight E4 and then bishop E4. Then, but I'm protected there though, right? Because my bishop, I think I'm okay here. I might have miscalculated. But I think I'm okay. Okay, so E6. Now, I could just defend the D4 pawn, so I don't have to worry about that. There's also rook E1. There's H3. Actually, H3, there's takes. I can always come back with the knight, but I kind of like the knight where it is. Maybe rook E1. So rook E1. No, you know what? I'm actually just going to defend this. This is probably not the best move. But I'm wasting too much time calculating all of this. So from a pragmatic point of view, I'm just going to defend the D4 pawn. Yeah, okay. So now maybe H3. If takes castles, I like that position. If bishop h5, that's the real question. That's the real question. That's going to happen eventually, unfortunately. Okay, so I think I'm going to go rook e1. And then if h6, we just go knight e4. So I don't know what I'm doing with my dark squared bishop. I don't know what that is about. I guess he wants c5 maybe. I might have c4 here actually. It weakens e4. That's one downside. If c5, then I push. Then he castles. Yeah, it's a little dirty. But then I have takes, and then I have bishop h7, and then I take the queen, the bishop. Look at that. That might be a tactic. Okay, I'm really not too... Oh, wait, there's one other issue, though. There might be h6 again. If I go here, bishop takes, then he can take on c5. So c4, h6, I might have to take with the rook. I might have to go knight e4, knight takes, and then rook takes. Okay, let's try this. He played a very strange moves, but they seem fine for black so far. They're requiring a lot of calculation from me. Yeah, this is similar to the Tartakower lines. They're both Carol Khan, right? But okay, so he goes back to defend, and I could go maybe a4 here, but then he has a5. I haven't gained anything there. H3. There's always this question, you know, the $1 million question. Because this pin is annoying, but I can't really break it easily. But I could maybe go here and then knight g3. That's so maybe it's time to do that. So maybe I go knight e4, and then if knight takes, I have to go rook e4, and then he might have h5. No, because then I have h3. But then he can go here and we can trade that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do this. So if castles, now I have h3, right? Because if bishop h5, I have knight g3 finally. This is annoying. This has been annoying the whole game. Yeah, that pin is really bothering me. Yeah, I'm going to alleviate it next because it's just crippling me too much. Neutering me. So, is this a move? Queen d7? It might be. I might have to go bishop e3. Ugh. And then you can castle queenside maybe. Yeah, I think queen d7. I think I'm going bishop e3 there. Wait, I'm dropping a pawn there. That's insane. Look, queen d7, bishop e3, here, and then takes, and then he can take on c4. He missed it. You know, okay, so he wants to castle, but This is often a really good pin, just saying. But I can't allow him to castle without something going on. Maybe he can still do that other tactic I was talking about. So h3 takes, but no, but then I can take with something else. So let's get h3 in, and then if knight h, or sorry, if bishop h5, then we have knight g3. D4 is still a little, it's still weak. It's still weak, but one problem at a time. One crisis at a time here. And yeah, we'll go here. So if he goes, because he doesn't need to defend the bishop, but if he does play bishop g6, I don't know what I'm going to do there, because I don't know if I want to open up the H file. I'm actually okay there, but eventually his G pawn might go after this, whatever it's called. What's it called? Hook. And there's not an immediate danger. Yeah, you see, but yeah, I'm not sure what I think about that. I also have 95, but H4 is actually an idea. But no, let's not get too carried away. And also if I take, then this bishop d6 is starting to become a problem. Okay, whatever. I'm running out of time. I have to start playing quicker. So play and hope for the best here. This is really getting weak. This is under attack. So let's deal with that first. So get the queen off the d file and protect the c4 pawn. And then maybe just bishop e3, because I need to start piling some defenses on d4. So probably just bishop e3 next move. What about bishop g4? Well, rook d1. Or wait, no, yeah, because I want to reserve the bishop for e3, I think. But maybe I can put it on d2. No, because, well, I have to take with the knight. I'm not sure. I could also go to e2. I don't know if I want to discombobulate my rooks like that though, but it's really nice on that file. Okay, so I want to avoid trades. He can come in here though. Yeah, he's playing very well. Okay, I'm gonna take it. If he takes with a pawn, I don't mind it so much. It's one less pawn to hit my h pawn. And I'm surprised he's not taking quickly here, because he should have planned for that before he played his move. And now let's just start attacking. I only have 2.5 minutes here, but he played a really good game. He or she. I don't understand that move. Okay, we push. So knight d7, what are we going to do? Push again? Okay, let's try this weird move. So I have no idea about rook e3. That's just a weird move, but I can do this little rook lift, which is interesting. And yeah, I'm dropping this one though. So let's play b4 and then rook a e3, and then I might be. I don't know if this is a threat. Take. Yeah, it's not working. Okay. Well, now we can protect from this angle, and then I can still proceed with this, and then maybe knight e5, which doesn't do anything, but it's a move. I'm not sure about the rook a3. It was spur of the moment decision. Okay, let's just go here. It's a move. Oh, I burned a lot of time there. Maybe I play on the d file. Well, they're the difference now. Now I can maybe play d5 because takes I can take here, and okay here. And then is this a threat? I think it is. No, it's not a threat, but it's playable. A minute and a half, down a minute on the clock. This guy played very well, and it was a weird game. It was a really weird game. That's why it used a lot of my time, because it was so unorthodox. Well, the opening wasn't that weird, but it was kind of weird. Like for a Carol Khan, it was weird. Carol Khan is supposed to be very predictable. Okay, but yeah, no, this should still, I think it's playable. It kind of kills my bishop though, but his knight is, yeah, his knight can go to f5. Is that what he's thinking about? I always have rook e4 though. Okay, can I even just go here right away? No, let's continue with what I was planning. Maybe I should have taken this first. That was a mistake. I should have taken here. Because, yeah, I just didn't consider his last move. I was too fixated on playing knight e5. Could I trap his queen if he takes... Can I do that now even? No. Although, I almost can. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, this was interesting though, because I almost had this. Okay, so he just moves somewhere, and then I probably want to take on c5. This way? Or could I even do this? I mean, let's take this one. I only have a minute. I only have a minute to win it. And let's take away from the center, because I can get a pass pawn here. And yeah, we don't take, there we go. So that's interesting. Is this a move? Actually, how about here? Oh, did I lose that? I have a check. Okay, let's go here. I also have this check and then take. Let's do that. 51 seconds. Take. We have this here. Okay, let's do that. 42 seconds. This is a problem. Okay, let's go here, then here. Just keep the pressure going. He's probably going to give me a check. That shouldn't work, right? He's panicking on the clock here a little. I'm covering A1, but A1 was never a problem. And okay, so check. Check. I have this passed pawn. This should be winning. Okay, so let's protect this one. And then there's a little maneuver, elevator. Oh, but I think I screwed up the elevator. Check. Woo! Tough game. That was a tough-ass game. Well, from beginning to end. Hoy. That was work. I didn't get to relax for 1 second. Oh, I need a massage. Somebody massage me right here. Okay. I'm so tense. That was work. Humberto said I might have missed knight e7. Knight e7. You mean knight e6? Knight f7? Yeah, there might have been something. I don't know. I don't think there was, though. I think it was almost working. So let's just take a look at that again. So he played this weird knight b6 line. And I burned a lot of time in the opening because, well, just because. Yeah, it was a weird game. Hello, Matt Polka Cobb. I can't read Russian. And I'm not sure about the c3. C3 is like a comfortable move to make me feel comfortable, but I don't know if it was. It might have been a little bit too slow. Yeah, maybe this still might work, right? Because take and then 95. Right, and then knight g5, but it's he might have queen d4. It gets pretty complicated. Yeah, so I burned a lot of time on all these moves here. This pin was so annoying. And I'm not sure about c4. C4 might have dirtied things up a little bit too much. Queen c8 was probably not good. Yeah, this was probably bad. I wonder if I should just trade knights now. Might have been better. Yeah, rook a3. It was too cute not to play, so I played it and grabbed some space. Now here I think I had maybe a minute left. I should have taken 100%, but kind of messed up. And unless you meant knight f7 here. No, it shouldn't work here. Yeah, and then I got this passed pawn, so I dealt with those pawns fine. Yeah, I just totally missed rook d2. I had no time, though. I had no time here. But yeah, got a pawn back, and he got quite low on the clock. And just tried to get aggressive, forked him, and this should be winning for white. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Yeah, it's winning for white at the end here. But yeah, so many ups and downs. It was a pretty sharp game. I'm really curious about the opening. So first of all, this knight b6. This is the third main line in the Lichess database, and in the Masters database, it's not too popular. But it's yeah, computer says it's playable. So queen e2 is the computer's recommendation here, but I don't know how accurate that is actually. It has a good win rate. Queen e2. And then there's also h3, and there's a4. So a4, a5. Yeah, h3, because this, yeah, that bishop pin is really quite annoying. But I'm curious about this queen e2. So queen e2, what is our threat here? What's the point of queen e2? Now, if he takes, and I'm taking on f. No, wait. If he takes, what's this about? Knight 1 f3. Okay, yeah. I would never play this in a game. You'd have to kind of know this beforehand. Then knight e5. We're getting f7. Oh, he can do this little maneuver though. Wait, why can't we take here? Because the queen b4, come on. Oh, this is so sharp. Holy crap. So you just need to have experience in this. This is a crazy, crazy line. Yeah, so after bishop g4, then knight e takes f. It's just craziness. And then we take check, and king takes e2. And then white is a hair bit better. Equal material. White can't castle. White has a bishop pair and an advanced knight, but that knight will quickly get unadvanced. So crazy line, insanity. That's if queen e2. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So that's that. If queen d6, and if queen somewhere else, we're always going to knight e5. Unless apparently if queen d5, then it wants c4. And then knight e5. So still knight e5 is the idea there. And so why not? But why not knight 1 f3? Like what if h6 now? Then it wants to, yeah, this is weird. Is this not weird? Then it wants to come in here. And let's just say it's our turn again. Then it just wants to come, this is. So I guess we could argue that we've created a weakness on g6 here because of the bishop and the knight. So interesting. So anyways, queen e2 was a plan there. This was all fine. Yeah, c3 a little bit lazy, a little bit slow. Computer is saying h3, and then what are we doing here? It actually wants to do it. It wants to play g4. Easy for the computer to say. And then it wants to take. Really. And then knight e5 again. Oh man, so this is a thematic idea. With this knight, not on d7. Maybe that's what to remember. When this knight goes to b6, which is rare in the Caro-Kann, that allows us to put a knight on e5. And since we have a knight on g5, we can keep hitting that f7 square. Because normally the knight is on d7 and it's stopping knight e5. So that's what I learned today. But yeah, there's so many little tricks in this opening. Yeah, I wasn't sure about castling. It's fine. Computer's recommending h3 again, and then g4. And it keeps wanting to go for this. That's scary. This is scary to play. Honestly, that's a scary position to play. Okay, moving forward, c4 was actually fine. It's still wanting to play h3. Finally, I play h3. This was all fine. And this was fine. Yeah, this was a mistake because I just take. And yeah, I think he should have taken with the pawn because he can castle queenside and then run the g pawn. So the rook doesn't really make so much sense. Oh, I missed a tactic here. Oh, rook e6. Oh, that would have been nice. Missed rook e6. Okay, I was a little low on the clock though, and then all of this I'm kind of low on the clock. And then the next mistake was here. Yeah, because I missed. Oh, apparently this is a mistake. Oh my God, there's rook d. I missed rook d1. Wow. But I only had a minute on the clock, but still, rook d1. And then, yeah, I didn't have any time here. So the moves don't matter too much, but I had a win here. Queen takes b2. Holy crap. Okay. And then here I had rook d8. I missed so many things at the end. Losing my voice. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Quick pairing. Another new account. Brand new account, 20 games. Screw you. Screw you, fake account. Everyone has a fake account. Give me an actual person, please. This guy's not loading. There we go. And this guy had an actual account, 7,000 games. That's what we want. A real person, a real human being. And okay, so a lot of people play bishop g4 here, and we love that. I think, is this right? Did I do this right? Yeah, and then, oh wait, no, something's different. What's different? Oh yeah, because I think bishop e5 is good, but something's different about this position somehow. But I don't know what it is, because there's a similar position that I'm thinking of. I just had it yesterday, I think, or the day before, where bishop b5 is good, but here there's just c6. So I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know why I'm confused. I'll look that up later. So, I think h3, and this I think this is a line. Okay, and honestly, g4 might be playable, and then bishop g2, that might be playable, but there's probably no rush for that. I'm still curious about that bishop b5 line though. I'm curious about that. So Yeah, maybe just, or should I just get on with business here? I'm tempted to play g4, honestly. But this knight e4. Okay, let's go knight c3. I wonder what I'm confusing that bishop b5 line with. I'm so confused. Okay, so now g4 might be playable. But I'm still kind of scared to play it, so I probably won't. There might be knight h4. Trying to optimize things because I don't really want to trade here. Yeah, it's a g4, bishop e4, and then take, and I think that might be fine. Okay, there's knight e5, but and then queen f3. Then this is a little weak. Okay, I guess I'm just going to go for this. I just don't want to. I feel like white has an advantage here, but I don't know how to do it. C5 might have been annoying. So I'll probably castle now. And if c5 now, I think d5. Ooh. Yeah, possibly I lose a pawn, but my development is good here that I don't mind. If he takes my knight, he doesn't. So I could play a3. I could also offer a knight trade. There's still c5 after, but I think I'm going to go. Oh, there's a pin. We have to do that, right? Yeah, let's go for that. And then if h6, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if I want this. And I could actually sack my knight and keep that pin. But he does have a bishop to help defend, so that's probably not the best. Probably not the best sack. Could also sack with the bishop. I think that's even worse. But yeah, honestly, knight g5, hg, bishop takes, bishop d7 is. I'm going to put it on the record. I'm going to say right now that that's equal. I'm going to say that's equal. But too speculative to play. Why take a risk that I feel is equal? So if h6, I could. Okay, he takes there. I think I'm going to take. Oh, he wants this. So yeah. Oh wait, okay, so that's what he was calculating. So, if I take on d8, he takes here. I can win a pawn, right? Because I can take on c7. He does have a check. Okay, let me do this again. So if queen takes knight e4, yeah, and I take, he has a check, but then I think that's good for me. So yeah, I will take. I'll pre-move this. So I don't think he can play knight e4 because I should be winning a pawn there. If h6, that's the $1 million question again. I think I'll go bishop h4, and then at g5, I'll just tuck it back, and that's got to be too weak around his king. Then I'll just go bishop g3. unless, no, this doesn't change anything. I can still pre-move it even. Yeah, so g5, I just go bishop g3, and I'll say that his king is too weak here. Oh, crap. I missed it as soon as I played it. Damn. Okay. Maybe queen b3. If he doesn't take my bishop, like for example, if he plays b6, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, so I missed that. So that was not optimal for me, but it's not bad. It's not terrible, but it was not optimal. Should not have allowed for that because he got my bishop, my lovely bishop. So if I take on b7 and then knight takes, ooh, I almost have f7. Okay, maybe not. I don't want to allow that. So what about push? I have an x-ray on this, but he's got knight a5. So d5. Yeah, if takes knight a5. I can still protect it. His king and his king is quite weak there. Even if I lose a pawn, I feel okay there. If he goes knight a5 right away, I still have queen d1. I still have here. I'm going to go for that. Pre-move. But I never should have allowed him to take on g3. That was, yeah, that was sloppy. I'm not playing very well lately. So so again, if knight a5 right away, actually he's losing a tempo there because I have queen c3. Maybe it's c6 or c5, but then I have b4. Yeah, so he's got to be careful here. So he might have to go b6. Then I have rook a d1. See, we're in the driver's seat now. This knight a5 was too, yeah, too short-sighted. Because white feels nice here. Yeah, so I was just going to go b4, and he loses the knight. So, yeah, that's a big mistake. I mean, now he will get a couple pawns for it, so maybe he's saying that's enough compensation. But he shouldn't have allowed b4. I mean, he had a million ways out of that. It would have cost him some other elements like initiative, and I might have won a pawn there, but yeah, so he never should have allowed his knight to get dropped there. Okay, I don't want to give up the c file, but eventually I'll have to. This, I can attack his a pawn. So let's just come here. I also have to watch the clock, and we will. Are we happy with trades? Yeah, and more importantly, I don't really want him playing rook c4. So we'll challenge him on the c file. My king is quite safe. So, okay. Can I sack this pawn? Okay, what about here? Knight e5, take, f6. What do I think about that? His pawns are getting very strong there. Yeah, that's getting a bit out of hand. What about here? He just plays b6. Offer a queen trade. Oh, no, I already looked at that. Okay. Well, let's defend this then. Okay, we're going to defend the b4 pawn so that I can play queen e5. Is the plan for now. I'm also threatening. No, am I threatening a7? Because I don't know if how. I mean, because he's getting pretty active there. It's probably still worth it. Well, nah. I feel that's still good for white, but probably I'm giving black too much there. And okay, so here, yeah, I have this. I also have this, upon which, okay, let's go for this. His pawns, like, honestly, are an issue for me because I have 2 pawns for the knight, but he's got these 2 connected central pawns, and those are not easy to deal with. Okay, I can offer another queen trade, which I think I will. Hello, Programming Archives. Yeah, I know Programming Archives, but there was another guy yesterday who I'm pretty sure is cheating, and I reported him, waiting for him to get banned now. I've just faced so many lately. Oh, he's on g3. Okay, let's come back here. And then check, I'm going to go king h2 this time. Okay, so getting quite low on the clock. Is this ever something? Take, check. King somewhere. And then rook f. Oh, we can't do that, though. Okay, ooh. Yeah, those central damn pawns are just so strong. They are going to be very difficult to deal with. This does not look good for me, honestly. They're just too strong, and I have a minute and a half. On paper, I think white is a little bit better, but that's on paper, you know. That's on paper. It's probably something like +1, maybe +1.5. That's my prediction. But yeah, I don't have any time here. Okay, so we're going to go here. Now if he pushes, I can take on e5 or d5. So I like this move, I think. I quite like it. If he takes on c5, I will take with the queen, maybe. Yeah, otherwise he's going to play here. But he's going to play that next move. So it's those pawns, I'm telling you, those pawns are beasts of burden. And I think I won a pawn here. I can take on b6 now. And that is something. And I'll take whatever I can get. Okay, that's one fewer pawn to worry about. But these are the ones that are the headache. But yeah, now I'm closer to a passed pawn, right? On the queen side. And can we get active here? We could try it out. If he goes here, I'm taking on f6. These pawns must fall. And then I'm going to push these. So this is looking very good for white now, but I'm very short on the clock. Very short on the clock. So what if he pushes here? Well, check. And now he's got nothing. But I still have to be careful. And I am still low on the clock. And you know how... Don't go here, but you know how... Oh my God, come on, man. Well, okay. Ooh, would have been a tough end game had he played it properly. Oh. Ooh. Do you guys want to see the other opponent who I suspect of cheating? I don't know if I should publicly shame because I'm not 100% sure as I was with the other guy. The other guy I would have bet $1,000, but this guy, I don't know. I probably bet 150. Not this guy. Somebody I played yesterday. Maybe I won't. I won't bother saying it. So let's take a look at this game. But can you guys see when I go here? Like, no, you can't. What about if I go here? Can you see my messages? Yeah, look how many lately. How many cheaters? 1, 2, 3, 4. In like the past week, maybe week and a half. That's a lot, man. And that's only the ones that Leechess takes care of. You know, there's more that I'm suspicious of. Just so many brand new accounts. Come on. Why are you making a brand new account? Why is everyone making a new account every single day? Okay, I'm exaggerating. Not every day, but half of my opponents have a new account, and that's immediately going to be suspicion number one for me. Why do you have a new account? Why did your old account get banned? Okay, sorry, ranting. Old man ranting at the cloud. Okay, so we had d5. So yeah, I was trying to remember. There's this bishop b5 line, and oh, you know where it is? It's when they play it here. That's what I was thinking of. That's when bishop b5 is good. Yeah, but when they take it, this is a whole other thing. Yeah, that's 100% what it was. So I burned time trying to remember that. And then, well, I like white here. Yeah, I just missed 94 here. So I probably should have taken on f6. Oh no, or just brought the bishop back or something. But yeah, this was probably not great. And I suspect that knight g5 is equal. Maybe it's better than equal though, because he's probably going to play knight bd7, right? And then we go queen f3. No, I don't know. Hello, Shampadas. Yeah, I haven't done anything. I haven't done any woodpecker videos in a long time, but I do it daily. I still do it daily. I never stream it. I actually do 28 woodpecker puzzles daily off stream. I've been doing it for years. 28 per day in addition to my puzzle streak of 40. Okay, so we got this position, and I still think this is, I don't know, I think white is probably a hair a bit better. Not sure about the d5, but it did get us this knight. Now this was c6 was a mistake. He had a lot of ways to deal with this, but no, this is probably more than a little bit better for white. This is probably a fair bit better. Did I purchase? No, I didn't do woodpecker 2. You raised your rating from 1400 to 2000. Well, in India, wait, you didn't say India. I assumed India. If that's in India, that's crazy because Indian ratings are so underrated, right? That's probably like 2000 in FIDE India is probably like what? I don't even know. It's probably like CM in North America. I'm guessing. Yeah, so this one, yeah, you do not want to underestimate these pawns. Those are ridiculously strong pawns. And I don't think he took advantage of them fully. I'm not sure about if he should control the C file or not, but I wonder if he can just put a rook on the E file and start pushing these pawns. Like I don't think like A6 is too slow, you know. Like why can't he just do this? Why not? And we did this little dance, and then he gave me this B pawn, and now that's just too much now because I can always get a pass pawn here, and I can always sack my knight, right, for these two, and then I have pass pawn here. It's too much now, and then he lets me simplify. So, and then the fork, it went downhill quickly for him. Let's take a look at that with the engine. So far, so good. This was all fine. Looks pretty good. It says, yeah, okay. So there's, the only thing I kind of care about is this one move here. The H3. Apparently, I thought this is good for white, but it Knight C6. Oh, I remember something about this. And then if D5, I figure, what? Knight D4? And then this is a problem, I think. Then Knight E4, because we have to defend. Okay, so first of all, oh yeah, so wait, so what if we go Queen D3 and then E5? Okay, yeah, that's very obscure. So I have to remember. So H3 is not ideal there. It's Bishop E2, just Bishop E2. It's Bishop E2, and then if he takes, we have B7. Okay, so H3 was not optimal, but it was still playable. But okay, I'm going to play another one. Okay, another established account, 27,000 games. That's what I want from my opponent. Okay, this is like what, the Van Kroogst. I'm going to transpose into the Dutch, but he might also do that. So what's a good way to do that? I could actually go E6. I could also go E5. Maybe I'll go E5, but then I can't really. No, I'm going to go E6, and he pre-moved D4. I guess he can do that, and I'm going to go F4. F5 rather. Okay, so first time I ever played this, and so I could go Bishop B4 and trade immediately. Or I could go Bishop E7. Let's go Bishop E7. I think Bishop E4 is fine though. And I'm just going to castle, and then he's got a lot of space, so I don't know if this is a good version of the Dutch or not. Probably not. Okay, he's doing it. He's playing it like against like a stone wall, which I don't know much about. Yeah, this is a very different type of Dutch. Can I just go knight e4 immediately? I think I can do. Does he have f3? Well, let's play this. This is interesting. F3, I'll just come back, and I'll say he weakened himself a little bit. I don't know if he actually did or not. And then I wonder if Bishop B4, if I could play this again, because now it's a little. He does play F3. I wonder if I can do this check. He might just come in here, but yeah. So I could just trade everything, and let's try that out because it's interesting. So I think he actually might play King E2, just because he can. Since he played f3, I think he's going to play king e2, and I was right. I was right. So if I come here, I'm going to get kicked out again. So let's just calmly come back to f6. And I presume he's going to play a3. Either that or knight d2. Okay. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I like black here. So maybe I go d6 and then e5. No, d6. I could get trapped here. I don't actually get trapped, but it's a little scary. Okay, queen e8. Because now e5 might be playable. I guess he might have d5. So maybe it's time to create a stone wall, which I've never played in my life. Except then he has c5. I can always tuck the bishop back though. So it's I could also play d5 here. Or is c5 a thing? Okay, let's try c6. This is very weird. I've never played a position like this in my life. But yeah, I'm gonna create a stone wall because I can always escape here. Now, do I want to break this or do I want to play d5? I could also break on b6. This does expose his king a little bit. I kind of like d6 here. d5 kills his light squared bishop though. They both seem good, honestly. Have to watch out for this too in some cases. Yeah, d6 or d5, I don't know. I like them both. So if I go d6, okay, I'm gonna play d5. Get a little bit of space back. And I actually kind of like closed positions. They're kind of fun. And this is my good bishop. So I'm left with a terrible light squared bishop though. Look at this crap. I don't want to go here because that's his. Oh no, this is technically it's his good bishop. So maybe I should do that. But there's no rush. But what am I doing with this? I'm going to have to put it here. So I need to make room for it. I don't know if I should do that right away. Because, okay, I don't know. Should I do that right away? It seems like I should prioritize something else. This weakens my light squares. And then he comes in here. Yeah. But we can do that. So yeah, let's improve this first. And then, so I can put the other knight on d7. I think I've made good decisions so far. Very interesting opening. Is this his threat? It's not a threat right now, so... But if I play knight bd7, then it might be a threat. Okay, so I didn't calculate this. I just played it. I'm hoping. Oh shit! Did I screw up there? Because did he have b5? Maybe not. He might. I don't know. I don't think he did. Okay, but now he does. Does he have b5 now? Take. Yeah, this is bad, eh? What about b5? If he takes this a pawn, I take here. And if he takes en passant, take here, here. Okay. I think I can play b5. I hope I can, because that's what I did. And oh shit, he can sack a piece. Crap. Oh no, wait. No, because I'm on his queen. Okay, so we have bishop b5. But yeah, this is getting okay. I love the knight on c6. But I can't do that because then he has knight b5. So I might have to give a check. But then I'm no longer defending b5. So it's tricky. And because he can still sack after that. Take, because then he's got these two very strong connected pass pawns. So it's a very tricky position, and he's playing very well here. Why do I want to do here? Oh yeah, just to connect my rooks. That's the only reason. I could always connect them this way. I could even go to c6. But maybe that's the better option instead of giving a check. The thing is, this is a tempo move. Okay, he actually stops it. So I could kick him out a little bit. I can always do that later. Can I still go here? By the way, I have to watch out for this. It's almost okay. It doesn't quite work. So knight c6. And then if knight b5, I think I can take here. Or can I? I don't know. No, I think, okay, I am actually going to do this here. I think. So connecting, or one step closer to connecting my rooks. King d2, what is that about? That's, he wants to pivot here? That's a weird move. Okay, so now I come in, and I'm getting low on the clock. At this point, I just have to play a little bit on faith. He sees, okay, he immediately plays that. I'm going to kick out this knight, and then I may come into here. It is a check now. Or, oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I should have went here for, oh no, okay. So I can almost take and then here, no, so push. If he takes here, okay, if he takes here, I don't know, that feels dangerous. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I might just go rook f b8. Probably that's what I'll do. He didn't do that. So yeah, so we can do this check now. I can also improve this knight, but my knight is already nice. So check. I could also take with the rook and then double up there. You know what? I'm going to go here. This is too nice. This is too nice. Yeah, that's definitely the best move. And then, actually, I can't go here. Okay, so we'll give a check. And he is quick. Double up, maybe? Does that hurt later? Okay, let's double up. Pre-move this. Black should be better here. Okay, let's do that. Is this a thing? No, I can take. So do we ever want to attack it? That here? And then okay. He's quick. His queen is stuck now. It has to, his queen can't move anywhere. No, I guess it can. But it's running out of squares though. Check. Don't forget about this bishop. I've got no time. Maybe come in here. My knights are just beautiful. Which one? This one. A minute 14. Threatening here. I think he... Okay, can I just apply pressure here? But then he pushes. Okay, we do it this way. But then he has rook a4. Shit. I was winning there. I was winning. I could try to get the queen in. There, light square. Going to the light squares now. But then he just blocks. But then his bishop hangs. Still tricky. Goes there first. Yeah, bishop hangs. Okay, keep the pressure on. Check. Actually, should I just trade at this point? I don't know, because this pawn is... He still has this passed c pawn. No, yeah, I'll just simplify there. That should be good, right? Well, he's fallen apart now. And we will come in here. Okay, woo, that was close. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I just had so much pressure on him, though. Oh, that was a tough game. But yeah, oh, he played really weird. He did like those weird king moves. It was a little bit too much. Programming archives, not a fan of the opening. That was a weird game. The middle game was kind of normal, but the opening and the... Yeah, so let's take a look at that again. So this is a valid opening. Nothing wrong with e3. I spent a long time deciding how I want to play against it. I decided I was going to play the Dutch against it, but I didn't play f5 right away. I don't know why I didn't. I think because I kind of wanted to transpose into a standard Dutch. So I kind of wanted to get him to play like c4 and d4, g3, something like that, instead of like knight f3. When I guess that's still, I guess it didn't matter. I probably could have played f5. And yeah, I wasn't sure about bishop b4. It's probably totally fine. But I just played it like this. And he played f3, and I don't think this is that bad for white. I really don't. Programming Archives doesn't like it, but I think it's okay for white. And then I decided to play it kind of like a stone wall. First time in my life I've done this. And then we just get a closed position. White has more space. I burned a lot of time trying to think long term here. I played this pretty quick, but it was almost a mistake. And it's still, I'm not even sure if it is a mistake or not because of b5. Yeah, I think this is a mistake, right? Can't he just play b5? AB. Yeah, this looks bad for me. So, maybe this was too much. Maybe I needed to break on b6 here. That's probably better. Or here, b6. Because I think he's got b5 here. And yeah, this all took a lot of time from me. I think one of his key mistakes is when he moved the bishop away from this, because letting this knight come into e4 gave me so many options here. Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, and his queen was in a lot of trouble here. So I think this was a mistake. This is just too strong now. Yeah, and then I win this important pawn, and this has to be just completely winning. But I was very short on the clock. Yeah, and then here I started to panic because I'm losing the a pawn. But I don't know why he didn't take it. He should have. Yeah, he should have. So that was silly. Then I just try to get into the light squares because with the pawn now on e3, just trying to get in on the light squares here at its king. And I could have traded queens, but there was a free bishop. So he just blundered here. He was, I don't know. I guess he was trying to flag me. That's the only thing that makes sense because I'm at this point I'm at about like 45 seconds or so, and I think he's just trying to flag me. And then he just hangs everything. Yeah. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Okay, so pretty good actually. No mistakes, but 8 inaccuracies. So let's take a look at the opening. I'm curious in the database. So the Dutch is not popular. Although, yeah, it's not too popular. So what about f5 right away? It would have transposed, so it didn't really matter. I just kind of wanted to play something different against it since white is playing something different. And so this was all fine. And as I thought, it's totally fine for white. Programming Archives doesn't agree, but yeah, it's totally fine. And so this was all good and dandy, but I think a6, yeah, so I should have broke on b6 here. This was all good. Yeah, and A6 is, I guess it's not a blunder, but I thought he might have had B5. Computer says he didn't. Takes. I don't know. I didn't like this. I guess we're okay, apparently. No, I don't think the king moves were weird. Why do you think they're weird? What's your rating, Program Archives? I'm curious. You might be higher rated than me. But just so I have some context. Because, as I said, as soon as he plays f3, then all bets are off. And so the king helps protect f3, and his rook can get more active. Okay, 2000 blitz. Yeah, so you're about the same as me. It looks weird. It looks ugly. But what's so bad about it? His king defends some of his key squares here. He can even like trade the knight. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was weird. It looks weird, but it seemed valid to me. Okay, so but where was I here? Oh, it's definitely unorthodox. It's weird. It's 100% weird, but it's not bad, is what I'm trying to say. It's just weird. Well, I don't even know if it's weird because I didn't think it was weird, but it's unusual. Okay. Anyways, who cares? But apparently I didn't have to worry about B5, but this was scaring me. Hello, Skello Bayanda, welcome. And I guess there's not really too much to learn from this game. It was pretty straightforward. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, but before I do, I just want to, and I don't know if I should do this. Like, this is probably in poor taste, so I apologize in advance if it is. But this latest guy who I think with cheating, I played yesterday, so Clasher 69. Now, in my game against him, I just blundered. So the game against me was not suspicious. Except for his move times were really weird, but just his account in general. So first of all, this is his graph. So this Clasher 69. So his account is only a year old, not even a year old, like 10 months old or something. Not even 10 months old, like 9 months old. And it's strange because he started at 900 and he's beating 2300s and 2200s now, just like 9 months later. And he's played a lot of games, but it's just, I mean, it could be a kid. It could be a kid that's improving rapidly. But he gains like 1100 points in 9 months. Even for a kid, that's a lot, I think. Don't you think? And it's a steady improvement. I sound like Kramnik now, the statistics, but if it was bumpy or if he goes straight up and then plateaus, that's more normal. But he's just steadily improving constantly, just like this. It's like a linear line, you know. It's just to climb like 200 points or something is normal, but like he climbs like 1200 points on this very steady incline, and he's at an all-time high right now as of today. He's just still climbing, and then his bullet is only 1500. So his bullet is 1500, but he's crushing 2200s and 2300s in rapid. It's a little weird. And his blitz graph is also just straight up. You know, he was 1000 and just goes straight up. And then, but his bullet is not like that. His bullet does not copy those same curvature of steady improvement. He's, you know, so a year ago he's 1400 and then he kind of goes up and down. So it's almost like this is his actual skill. And then this may not be his actual skill. But I'm basing a lot of this stuff just on the graphs. But I think also his games recently were suspicious. Because his games are very suspicious. So this is his most recent game against a 2200. So he made 1 inaccuracy. It's just kind of weird. I mean, he's 1500 bullet, and then he's just crushing these 2200s with like perfect play, and just steadily improving. And then here's his. Okay, this one looks normal. I will grant you. I did report him. I reported him. I wouldn't have brought this up if I didn't report him. And this is not too much to talk about, but there was also games like this where he's just completely losing out of the opening, like +4 for white, and then he just comes back to win, which is it's a little bit unusual, and I don't know. His games look a little bit suspicious, and then I think mostly just his graphs look very, very suspicious. Or I hate using that word because Kramnik like kind of co-opted it now, but it's just very unusual. Yeah, kids can improve like this 100%. They can, so it could be legitimate. He could be, but it's very unusual, like to climb 1,200 points in 9 months with just steady growth. We're not talking about 300 points. We're talking about 1,200 points. Okay, but then the bullet stays the same, and it's like 1,500, and it's like 600 below rapid. It's a little weird. So I don't know. I'm suspicious about him. Anyways, that's going to be it for me today. Tomorrow, I have my round 3 of my chess tournament. So wish me luck on that. I probably won't stream because of that, but I might. I still might stream. I'll give it probably 40% chance that I'll stream tomorrow. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. I'll see you either tomorrow or the day after. Have a good night.